6.
Coming back towards lobby.
Well,
MIBR is so confused right now. They're coming back up the ladder, and Sani, of course, getting involved. Turtle will knock one down too, and finally, JKS and Hunter start doing something here for G2. They're into the site, smokes are out for main, and it's going to be pretty easy.
Oh dear, getting low on HP now, poor Hunter.
Yeah, monesy's position's pretty sick right now up in heaven. I don't know if they're going to be able to deal with him, especially since they're all coming in from the same position from main, so JKS can just be that first player to take fights. Monesy's watching the flank. As long as the clock gets rotted here, it should be easy enough for the post plan and monesy up in heaven.
Wait, they have a molly on Insani though.
Ooh, that could be interesting.
You can throw that on up, but JKS dishing out another headshot.
That goes heaven, they're in trouble. They're in
It
trouble.
goes. It goes up heaven, and monesy's down, and suddenly Insani's making so much happen. And now they're sticking the defuse. The time certainly ticking. Hunter can't go through the fire, but now has to go, but Insani brings him down. And another huge round from Insani. In the meantime, the rest of his pack are moving forward in towards A, and niko's actually got a really deep spot right now.
Here, I don't think.
He's watching this side. But that's just because he's relinquished control. niko will start to cross over towards him.
This is awkward now.
Breno's right beside him too. niko has somehow found the perfect gap, but he hasn't looked. Oh, he hasn't looked the right way.
Look at the time, 30 seconds.
Oh, Breno didn't look when he turned back.
Now, come on now.
This round's ridiculous.
And they're going B. This is good for G2.
Nobody B.
How does that happen?
20 seconds though. Hunter's going to have to get in here. Yeah, Hunter's going to have to smoke off towards Decon here. Nobody towards lower side for MIBR right now. 17 seconds, lads. Who's going to get a move on?
I've never seen a round like this.
This is a calamity of errors right here.
There's 10 seconds to plan.
10 seconds. They haven't seen anybody. How are they on B?
Confused. Like, G2 is so confused. Like, where is everybody? How did niko not see anyone?
They were just in lobby as well.
Well, here we go. It's going to be a 5-on-5 bloodbath on the B bomb side.
No one bought a kid.
Here they come running in. JKS gets the first. They may have lost the pistol, but it's looking good for G2, and I have to go. That's so ridiculous. What a weird round.
This round. Muted his mic back in his day when he's in game leading and this happens.
It's the classic click up.
Yeah, so Rush wants to break my headset because every time like they do something, I kind of flick my mic up and it makes a noise, so they don't like it.
Yeah, we were over Chad's and Rush did sneak off and find the headset. We had to stop him from breaking it multiple times.
Oh, hello now.
They hit.
Here they come. Flashes through. Hooksy at the front. This could be a good time for him to make some kills happen, and there's just one for Hooksy. Hunter gets a double. And monesy able to help out. Just old Breno, and you like to see that one.
Yeah, good trading and gimmicky little smoke there in players. JKS will find the final. That one they're going to deal with the one incendiary in total here. And again, no defuse kit just because of how strapped the cache is.
You'd think like they would buy it instead of something at this point. Door rush, I love this.
Well, here comes Hooksy with the Mac 10, sees one on top hut, lays it down. Yeah, does very well, but the rest of his teammates not faring so well at all. So Hooksy has to do a little bit more. He's got Hunter alongside him at least, but this is looking uncomfortable for G2, and it will be cleaned up for MIBR. He did say that in the interview when he first joined.
He has to have a decent level, right?
Yeah.
The aggro setup outside from MIBR.
And it goes into the red strokes. This is very aggressive, and Hunter's in the middle of fighting it. He's actually setting up Hooksy to go in for some kills here. And Hunter will help, so Hooksy, at the end of this game, should take himself on the lowest rated player.
Most likely, Hooksy is doing the same. Like, Nuke is a little bit different than other maps because of the top-down structure, but Hooksy sees someone here, JKS won't, they'll just go out take. But something that's interesting to me here is, you see the thought process from MIBR. They stop an A rush, so they can, okay, they're gonna play default, so let's go 3 outside. That's a good call.
It is
right?
a good call, yeah.
And that's why double calling exists in Counter-Strike on T side. That's something we utilized a lot with a good amount of success. In FaZe is like, okay, they just stop you heavy, what are they going to do? So imagine if
go for the all-in and have a suboptimal buy and try and defend against a full purchase, or try and use these 2 rifles, get yourself a couple more picks and see what you can find, right? So sure, it doesn't look like the meatiest, but it comes down to how they set up Henny. Oh, never mind.
Oh, here we go. Hunter just running in. The rest of his team coming with him. And a quick call from G2. They're not really going to meet too much resistance at all.
It's one way to avoid the rifles.
Yeah, just run in.
hope that they gamble incorrectly, and that's what's going on here. So they know where Henny is. They might want to...
Oh, come on.
That's the reverse JKS.
That is just ridiculous.
All right. Well, that's a bit nasty there.
Streak nonsense gets
out
of the conversation, and they were bound to lose at some point, so this is the best time. Another aggressive play.
Yeah, real quick. This time, Henny trying to put a stop to it. They've got better weapons, but HooXi has come out swinging. He's got Hunter as always alongside him for these fights, but Exit really needs to hold here for MIBR. They're suddenly up a player. MIBR in the better position for the time being, but niko starts to hunt them down, and monesy's alongside them, so this is all down to the AWP now, and monesy's hit the flick. Just one more player left. It's Henny. Up in heaven, monesy goes for the more dangerous plant position. He reads a main play, but Henny's tracking him, and Henny has the kill.
Oh, I had to just hold my breath there for a second. Henny's missed the train.
A ship.
Yeah, that's possible too. That's a top rush again. Come on, boys, come on now.
Here we go. I love it. Hunter out again. It's top rush.
They missed the main
simulator. Here he goes. Hunter in. HooXi's even killed his teammate, but he's made up for it quite quickly. And Sandy tried to do his best, but MIBR just aren't handling the pace right now.
And they're going to have to save again here. So the bomb should be going down momentarily. What, you think they give this one a crack?
They look like they want to... Yes, exactly.
Put the rod in the water.
Well, I think with that Molotov and no one really pushing in anymore.
Think that's a good term? Gone fishing? Go fishing?
Yeah. It's a great term.
Might bring that one in.
You should. Yeah, they have to save.
Here. Didn't do a whole lot. This aggressive heart maneuver from Henny, though. This could find some action.
Well, he realizes he has to make that AWP sing because it's really one of the only pieces they have to play with, and it's worked out. They've taken JKS out of the equation early.
Yeah, tra-la-la-la-la.
Breno, his turn. Oh, very snappy. The two weapons that MIBR have to play with, well, they've come to play. 3 players down for G2. And 2 versus 5 on their hands.
So much for G2.
He can creep on in towards the site. He has a smoke available for the door. monesy coming down secret as well here. 35 seconds.
This is bad from MIBR. In a 5v2, you're letting go of all of secret and all of ramp.
It's now a post plant.
And monesy's coming down secret. He's got himself a real chance here because HooXi isn't really being pressured.
The timing on this is everything for monesy.
Spots one, flick out to the left. Now ready for a second. monesy starting to pull it back. And once again, that 7th round for G2 is once more on the table.
One bullet.
And monesy has to reload, but he's smart to keep the information flow coming. He jiggles into it. Turtle goes down. And monesy's just killing everyone. HooXi steps up. The rifle sends it home. And just like that, G2 have the round.
Because you have the numbers, you can't give them all control. Like,
how many gun runs have they had defuse kits? I need to ask myself that as well. Like, I know the cash isn't there, right?
Especially when they're letting them plant.
For most of the gun rounds, it feels like there's no point. They just lose the round pretty much as soon as it gets going.
All right, HooXi, full 30 into that.
And of course, they won the 7th round.
Here they go, splitting into the site again. niko and Hunter combined, and that's the site whole gone.
Well, this is it. This is what we expected, right? You come in here, we said after map 1, Vertigo was necessary for MIBR if this wanted to be a 3-map affair to get us to Ancient. Right, G2, you were talking about the fact that they had this loss. It's probably good for them, but you're seeing them play a little bit lighter today. Everyone's hitting their shots, and they're also up against a team that they are the heavy favorites against, right? 15 in a row on Nuke. You can just keep painting the picture, and we're seeing it unfold right here. It's exactly, maybe not in terms of how crazy the game started. We did have a couple of weird ones for this game to start, right? But other than that, G2, they've been stubborn with the plays that they're going for, but now that you're in the back half of the half, you can just go into standard defaults, the smoke walls like we just saw. You can exploit everything now. Well,
now you've probably frustrated them so much that, yes, you know, the frags are going to come to you a good amount. Like, this is also why they don't have an op. You're chasing with an op, you're giving it to them potentially.
Oh, here we go. We're about to see this again.
At least he doesn't have a deagle.
True.
Well, they have secret space and the heaven control here. So this is why they likely just park themselves in secret stairs while niko gets space.
It feels like G2 has 7 players and MIBR has 3, with how much space they're getting in these rounds.
Fair.
They're just walking everywhere they want right now.
But they've totaled up in towards A because of those rushes, right? They've totaled up across the map here. So they've been conditioned
they're playing
into
really
this.
scared.
3 players are down inside. Okay, now they're clearing.
Now they're pushing towards Hut. Here comes a pack of 3 players, but niko's already heaven.
A's open and they're still going B.
The B is open and A is open. that's G2's problem right now.
Well, Breno's come down to see what he can do, and here comes the play through ramp.
JKS is dead here.
No, he's going to turn at the exact
I feel like
right
he's
moment.
got a good position for at least one here. And he does! Felt that one coming, chat. Predicted that one. That's incredible.
All right, he'll take that one. 3-on-3 though. Oh. Not for long. Short-lived.
The rounds look competitive for a moment, but G2 would just find the edge every time. Like, that's just BS right now.
They had a kit this time.
Sure.
Improvement.
We're looking on the bright side.
Yep. If they got into a position where they needed to use it.
They haven't really had responses. Their responses have been passive. Nothing's netted. They're too far down the river right now. No paddle.
If you're in HooXi's seat right now, how much you love in this game? Calling.
Yeah, well, the fact that you were able to be stubborn and do those top rushes, there's that shadow. Like, you shouldn't get away with that. The fact that he did, it's kind of just opened up the half for him.
He didn't check it all the way.
Well, Insanity knows there's a player above him, but can't really do too much about that.
Insanity can't do anything right now. If he swings out, he's dead.
Maybe Turtle could be the player to get something done here, but he hasn't really been having the best of games. 3-11. He's pushed up in the hut with the MP9. That's the fight. That's Breno winning it. HooXi drops the bomb. Now monesy has to come back. That may alleviate some pressure here for Insanity. And finally the drop down from niko comes in. And Insanity gets something done with the deagle. monesy starts to worry now. And JKS comes down the ladder and wins the fight against Turtle. JKS is just winning some ridiculous jewels right now. And once again, G2 have pulled it back.
Oh, no way.
And so the smoke, monesy just goes in. Daylight robbery, grabs the bomb, runs away. And somehow he's getting back behind some cover. And Breno hits the shot. Hunter from heaven taps. And unfortunately, unable to pick it up.
The only weakness in that entire situation, and I was going to
come out now. And we'll see, they can't, their reaction can't be push lobby because that's what G2 wants. This is what G2 is doing. Now they're denying them vision to bait that reaction. They're waiting for it to punish them.
It's just Breno at ramp here. Had a good round last round. Needs some more impact now. Silence them full. That might be his biggest issue.
I don't know if he's getting away with much here, but he at least gets one. Lines up, gets a second. He sticks around. Huge. Wow, that's incredible from Breno. Absolutely should have just got one and fell away or get traded, but he steps up with 3.
I think that's him going, hey, if they get in towards the lower side, maybe I don't have a whole lot of trust in my teammates getting this round done.
Yeah. Well, here goes niko. Trying to pull this one back. Tap is good on the first, but just monesy. When I say just monesy, he has pulled off a ridiculous comeback into a round already in this half, but with 18 seconds left and now being taken down low. It's a 5th round for MIBR, and like Yanko said, a 9-6 half is first half. Let's just go quick into this top site. Here comes the utility. Henny blinded, has to come off the angle, and here he goes. HooXi with the Mac 10. Just gets one. Hunter steps up and allows the second kill for G2. MIBR doing a good job of keeping it even, but finally niko has arrived and they've got the site.
That was the kill. If niko doesn't get that, round probably doesn't go their way here.
monesy still here on the side, and he will, in fact, make that Galil sing. Just Henny, last round of the half, has to go for something. But it's not very likely to see him even get into a position where he gets away with 1 kill here. The post plant setup is good. They've got a read of where Henny will likely come from. Just mere moments away from G2 closing this one. Nice shot down from Henny. That's niko gone first. Hunter quickly repositioning up to heaven to assist monesy, who's at CT vent. And he starts to think about it, goes for the wall bang, and the swing comes out. monesy closes, and G2 with 10 rounds heading into the second.
That definitely says a lot.
Well, let's see if my theory of JKS's pistol prowess is going to pan out here. 7 and 8, we'll see how much that increases by as we head into the second half. Pistol, already some ground taken here from Breno. He's wrapping through the smoke at Manny. About to pop through, the rest of his teammates coming in as well, and HooXi looking to try and handle the pressure, gets at least one and goes down. Elsewhere, monesy picks up 1, but it's all about MIBR's kills coming through. They're dominating right now as they head into the player count advantage. JKS strikes back though. Finally, he started to enter this pistol with a headshot on exit. Let's see how much more he can get. They're coming towards him. Oh. JKS starting to run away. They're coming back at him.
How's he alive?
And he must be calling to niko. Please help me right now. 2 HP. And niko's going down the vent.
But the bomb was still towards top here, so...
They've got to go get it.
Yeah, JKS wouldn't have seen the bomb on the radar either in either of those fights. So at this point...
niko has to go back up the ladder.
Yeah, and I don't know if he'll be expecting them to be coming around from main. Now, the bomb is in such an awkward situation here.
That's a weird drop spot. All right, let's see how MIBR approach this one, because they don't know that niko's in the vent, obviously.
They don't know that he doesn't know.
That's the main thing, right?
But the retake for him is going to be hard. Like, if they plant in towards A, oh, sound cue. He knows now. He knows now.
Let's see how he decides to play this one. He gives up the vent right away. He's not checking behind him, but they have no idea. And he's got himself a chance, but just at the last second, Henny.
That's
Someone
Anders
has to
for
win.
you.
10-7.
I'm not certain G2 are going to have too many opportunities here either. Sure, JKS on that MP9. A scout for monesy, great.
Are they going to just rush again?
Why not?
Here comes Exit. And JKS reads this exact play, and he's gone and got himself 4K with the MP9.
Give him the ace.
Oh, that's perfect. Henny now stuck in, and JKS has got it. All 5.
Oh, dearie me. Okay, well, Justin only smiles when he gets aces.
That's the rule.
So there you go. Look, he's having a great time. Look at him. Oh,
Chad's like the wall bang.
He did plead the 5th.
Yeah, MIBR trying to take a page out of G2's book, but
Here
a little bit
goes.
too predictable.
didn't bring their reading glasses.
Ooh. How do you call this spot, Chad?
Did you
You
get
asked
a
me
name for
this the
this?
other day.
Yeah, you guys had did you agree on orange?
Well, I don't know.
Orange?
What do you call it, Dinko?
Well, unfortunately, I think I just call this secret, but
Yeah, exactly. It needs a name. It could be Shelf.
Rat Corner.
Oh, we can start. Rat's starting to
The
appear and
secret
everything.
rat.
Yeah. Well, they got a reaggress on outside. Monesy with the AWP starting to appear. Hunter on the cusp of the smoke. The reposition back into
Good timing.
that would have been heard, so they know that Hunter's around Hut. This could be a freebie for Insani. Yeah, he was on the jiggles. Didn't see him.
They know the Hooks is what?
Guys!
Okay, Hooksy didn't even seem ready for that at all. Insani with another one. And now suddenly MIBR once again with a shot at winning this round. monesy and JKS alive, though. That's a twosome that I feel like could win this round.
JKS is the one with the flash, and he's going to be coming from lobby here, so I don't know how he sets this up. If he's coming from main, he could flash towards the back of the site. Well, possible if he comes through Squeaky here, but so many options available. They do both have kits.
JKS starts to come out of Squeaky. Eventually, they've got to activate this flash being set up, but Exit just peeks, and as soon as he does,
Lordy,
it's an instant kill to come through, and MIBR pick it up.
I think so. If they don't find Breno, then they're going to have a very good idea that it should either be a top or a ramp play, of course. Oh, they're going to leave monesy here, so keep the rifle. Ooh.
Here he goes. monesy has a bit of a gap and knows that he has to get aggressive, and he will come out on top of that fight. An opening kill for G2 to play with.
Going ramp here with the bomb Insani quite fast on his own at the moment.
Here goes JKS. Look at this position. Surely he's going to get away with at least one, but Insani has just hit an absolutely ridiculous shot. monesy is also being burnt out of position single-handedly by Insani.
But look at the rotation. Right now, Hunter and niko are ahead of this.
And we'll see the M4 of niko is definitely the prime weapon in this position. Hunter may be able to assist, though, but that smoke, niko's going to use it. Oh! He's whiffed a few.
Hunter's locked. He has to stand.
Oh, he's trying to find the only safe gap where there isn't fire, and he's managed to get into that corner, and the bomb plant nearly denied, but monesy, he's the player that really has to win this one. He has no idea what's happening. Turtle comes up, just takes him away. And another round that looked good for G2, but all just fell away.
And now they're going to find themselves in eco territory. We're going to be at 10-11.
Yeah.
And MIBR starting to realize earlier in the game, so here he goes again. niko has the perfect nade lined up. Should sink some real damage here. Sends it in. monesy's under a lot of pressure. There's a lot of players coming his way, but he'll quickly get out of there after one. Now bullets start to rattle him. But monesy does not fall. And niko assists, gets one more, sets monesy up for a chance. Goes on the 3K. He's just hanging around, picking a different angle each time as he dances around the red box. The bomb's down here for MIBR. But Insani elsewhere is making some moves, so JKS has fallen. Maybe if Exit can just pump the brakes on this one, but Hooksy's just come around the back. And Exit wasn't looking the right way.
Yeah, Insani had to chase down JKS for a one-on-one duel there, and then Hooksy, understanding the situation, knew that he could isolate that solo player of Exit outside. That's where he was a bit more cavalier about the push, and now Insani left in a one-on-3 with 25 seconds. Let's see how many more he can find. They're both near the bomb here, Yanko.
Surely they can't drop this one. Insani drops down, shot whizzes past him. Insani's getting closer. ever closer to potentially winning this round. Monesy's down.
To win, it's fine. While Hunter is alive, he understands the time. There's no time for Insanity to pick up the bomb and plant and kill Hunter.
Yeah, he ran away.
But that is going to hurt a lot, Yanko, even with the round win. Like, the economy's in the trash right now for G2 and Hooksy as well as this round plays out. You can see the double setup from monesy and JKS. That boost with the MP9 making a whole lot of sense. But this is for only the third CT round for G2 if they can pull this one off. And it would be quite the heist. See, the Famous is in the mix. A little bit... Ugh.
Insanity is about to be offered up to Hunter soon, I think. Gets the info, doesn't go down on the initial fight, and Hunter goes back into it. niko goes down 2, and G2 have just offered up 2 lives very quickly. Now Hooksy is under a lot of pressure, and monesy's with him. A good kill again from Insanity. Hooksy cleared out from the site, and that's the round.
But they're saving trash. Like, this is the problem. No, but they are. They're
they're
saving
leaving
trash.
the scene with bags full of rubbish. There we go.
Like, I understand that they had lower weaponry in that scenario, and they...
We've seen that weakness there, and
double pump. Oh, we even know ramp here.
Going back ramp.
JKS
this is where JKS can maybe get something done, but they come out checking him. JKS still gets away with a double, and he's still standing. niko's helped out. Hooksy's moved into the lobby, and how have they pulled this one off? Oh, that's ridiculous. You can't lose that, MIBR. That's awful.
But this is no one's rotated B. Play-by-play and Whisper might be an interesting
Here they come. niko has got himself the first. And he's traded by Henny. Hunter straight to the smoke. It's a massacre. The smokes are all fading away, and Hunter, he gets another one. Finally, Turtle and Insanity putting something
They didn't know he was in the vent. They definitely
didn't know he was in the vent. No. He was very quiet, you see, Chad.
And Turtle's coming down to join the fun here with Insanity, so they'll have to isolate JKS, who is on the lower side. Hooksy currently on the upper deck here, and there's 47 seconds. So if they want to reposition, there's plenty of time to do so, and that's exactly what's going down. Now, Hooksy is in a power position. He could just burrow into the back of Squeaky. He doesn't need to actually over-peak in this scenario. They're going to have to play 1-1. He's fortunate here that they're both just above the 50 HP mark. I don't know about this.
No, not the peak you want to do over for Mass here. Smoke goes down at least, but they Molotov him. They force him back. He swings out, catches Turtle. Bomb is down, and Hooksy rolls out the guillotine.
Like, niko is here from the beginning.
Exactly.
Pretty much.
The fake means nothing.
You know, like
nothing.
It's not like the round isn't like built properly, I feel like.
Well, Hunter holding down the Mousesports for just 1 kill, and he throws back, and Turtle tracks niko. Oh, niko's having a rough time. MIBR not done yet. The bomb plant does make a difference.
It's going to be depleted here from G2 to get this buy through. niko and monesy have a little bit of residual. Don't get it done now. We're going the distance. That's a double.
Okay, monesy. He's going to burn away, though. After that, I think it's you got in a burning blaze of glory, really, when you get a collateral like that, at least. But 4 versus 3, a lot of time. Still to work with here for MIBR.
What a miserable way to potentially lose this round.
Yeah, that would be horrible, wouldn't it?
We'll catch this one again.
Here we go, monesy. Boom!
He hits the ball here in the end, so while he's blind. Again, they don't seem to be reacting to lower. You know, it doesn't seem like it's even communicated they could be down, because JKS isn't... Well, he's only watching ramp, it feels like, at this moment.
Well, niko's got the orb now. He's picked this one up. We're really throwing back the years now. It's going to be the angle that he's holding.
That's how you know he's frustrated.
Yeah, see, he wasn't ready for lower either.
Yeah. Insanity came from lower up secret.
Yeah, and Hunter might get caught here on the timing as well.
Oh, well, he's looking the right way now, so... And he goes down, and no problem there for Hunter in the end. But Insanity can flash his teammate up the vent.
That was nice.
It's a good move, and Turtle will now cross safely beyond the door. Now he can go and take down Hunter at the back of the site, which means Hooksy's position is far more important here in the final 30 seconds. JKS at Heaven, not going yet because he knows he's likely being watched by Insanity, so they will let this ball go down. Hooksy will then make this first move, and he has maybe let rip a little bit too early. Oh, Insanity slaughters him, and out of JKS, he can just get on it. He's got the kit right in front of him, switches out to the M4, but the longer he takes, the quicker Insanity can get to Heaven, and JKS realizes that, positions himself behind the blue box, and JKS with a brilliant move to close it. G2 will continue their streak on Nuke, and they take themselves a 2-0 victory.